Ryan Grimm, you posted Cartel de Los Sols is the most obvious CIA made-up name for a cartel ever. No cartel names itself like that. This is a Langley creation, so finding a leader shouldn't be hard. Explain what you mean.
So the CIA is based in Langley, so that's what I mean. If I was being a little obscure there, if they want to find out, who's responsible for creating this cartel, just pull out your Waze or your GPS and find your way out to CIA headquarters. I think Max could probably tell you more about the specific details of how this cartel came about, but it was effectively this bizarre creation where you've got the Defense Department, the CIA involved in some counter. They're trying to basically overthrow a government, and they need some narco terrorists for whatever play they're using, and so they kind of fabricate this cartel of the sun and call it cartel of the sun. It's what are you even doing? No, this is not even serious. Give us at least something that is plausible that we can cling to. What happened to the days where you're okay, maybe Saddam Hussein at one point did have weapons of mass destruction. He didn't then, but at least it's plausible. There's so little respect for the American people now that when they're trying to march them into war, they don't even give them something that they can even pretend to believe.
So what do you think they really want to do here?
Well, I think the Rubio wing, and I think we need to distinguish between President Trump and Rubio in this case. Rubio has been boxed out of Ukraine, has been boxed out of Gaza. So he's got his little Caribbean sandbox here. And what he is doing is playing out the fantasies of the Cuban right over the last couple of decades. And they want regime change in Venezuela, and they think that that'll have the knock-on effect of creating regime change back in Cuba. That's fine if the Cuban right wants to do that, but I don't understand why the United States would have to wage their war for them. The same kind of pressure was applied to President Obama when it came to Libya, and unfortunately for us, for Libya, for the region, Obama capitulated to that, and we now have this disastrous situation that the entire world is living with. I think Trump is aware that this kind of attempt to just decapitate a regime is likely to lead to another Libya situation. And so far, I think Trump actually deserves credit for standing up to this war hawk wing. And in fact, if he does stand them down and resist a war, I'd almost say you would give him credit for stopping a war, because to have a hawkish element, this committed to regime change, and to be able to stop that even as president is not that simple.